beautiful people, it is Desiree. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about 40 Mandela effects, and Mandela effects are so interesting. They get me going. I came up with a list. Well, I didn't come up with all of these. I literally went through so many things on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everything, and I took as many as I could. I tried to do 50, but I only could get to 41. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on with the Mandela effects. So if you don't know what Mandela effect is, it's pretty much just a whole group of people remember something being a certain way, and then all of a sudden it's changed and we all have the same memory of it being something else. So the first one that started this whole thing was the Berenstain Bears, and pretty much we all remember it as being the Berenstain Bears with an E, but now it's with an A. So pretty much there's been proof to prove that whole thing wrong too, which is really dope that we're like finding proof about it. The next one is Chick-fil-A, and we all remember Chick-fil-A not having a K in the word chick, and now it does. And pretty much this one just gets me going because I literally remember like spelling it and it had the red dots underneath it when I'd be like, oh, I'm going to Chick-fil-A, because I wouldn't have the K. So the next one is, do you guys remember that double bubble candy? And it's like the one that's like yellow and it has like the blue on it. It says double bubble on it. Well, I thought it was always spelled like double bubble, like how you would spell the word double, how you'd spell the word bubble, but it's really spelled double like this. I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere, and then bubble. And I literally remember looking at it, like I can picture it in my head literally saying double bubble like normally, like correctly how you spell it, and like it's not that, which is literally insane, and I don't understand why they do that. It just looks kind of stupid too. The next one, literally what the heck, this one is so stupid. Like, why is this, like, not that like the Mandela effect isn't stupid, I'm just saying like this whole like situation is so stupid. Reddi whip, reddi is already spelled so weird, and then whip, they didn't, all of a sudden there's no H in the word whip. Like, what the heck? Like, what do you mean? Like, what word is that? Like, I don't understand like why they would do that. Where did the H go? The next one has been talked about a lot recently, and it's the Kit Kat one. So pretty much everyone remembers it being kit-kat, but there's no dash anymore in it, which literally makes no sense. It looks so weird. It looks too close together, and I specifically remember the dash being there. That's what I hate, is that I specifically remember, like, I know for 100% that dash was there, and now it's not there, so I don't understand. It's so annoying though, because it's like Kit Kat. It's not Kit Kat, it's Kit Kat. Like, no, it's not how you say it. The next one is cup of noodles is just called cup noodles. It was never called cup of noodles, which literally, like, what? Like, that makes no sense. This one, I'm pretty sure has been proven wrong. I'm gonna state that now. And it's Rubik's Cube. Everyone remembers it being spelled like R-U-B-I-X, and it's spelled R-U-B-I-K''S, but I'm pretty sure this one's proven wrong because the guy who made it, his like last name was spelled like that, like Rubik with like a K. So whatever, but that is still one that I've came across in so many videos. The next one literally gets me going. We are the champions. Okay, so that song is like, we are the champions, my friend, bum bum bum. You know that song? So at the end it goes, we are the champions, bum bum bum, of the world. Well, that was like really awkward, me just like singing like, ooh. But pretty much we are the champions, and then of the world, like of the world is gone. Like literally, like listen to this. We are the champions. You're trying to tell me that it just ends like that? That's the most awkward ending ever. Okay, anyways. And Glee did a version of that, and they had that in it, and people are saying it was in Chicken Little. I don't remember Chicken Little, but they literally said that at the end too. So, okay, so the next one is whiteout. A lot of people think that whiteout, like this is not a Mandela effect, but whiteout pretty much now is spelled W-I-T-E out. And I always thought that it was literally spelled like W-H-I-T-E, because why would they do that? But some people were saying it's like a pun, but that's just one that I personally believe was never W-I-T-E. Like, I just feel like that looks weird. I see the pun, but I don't know. The next one is Looney Tunes, and Looney Tunes is spelled like Looney and then T-O-O-N-S is how I remember it, because cartoons, Looney Tunes, you know what I mean? And supposedly it's never been like that. It's been Looney Tunes, like T-U-N-E. Like what? Like Looney Tunes? Like that's not right. That just makes no sense either. Like they're not singing anything. Like I don't understand that. It's a weird Mandela effect. The next one is the Monopoly guy, and if you remember the Monopoly guy, he always had a monocle on his eye, and now all of a sudden he doesn't. And like what? Like, are you trying to tell me that this dude never had a monocle? Like, people dress up as him for Halloween, you know what I mean? And every single person who's dressed up as him has a monocle. So you're trying to tell me that he never had one? Like, literally proves right there that he had one. Okay, so the next one is OxyClean, and if you guys remember how OxyClean was spelled, I always thought it was O-X-Y clean, but it's always been O-X-I clean. So like, I don't know, that's really weird, because I literally remember it being spelled with a Y, so I don't know why it's spelled with an I all of a sudden. But so this next one, literally I just can't. Okay, so Curious George, you guys know him. He's that little monkey. So supposedly he never had a tail. I literally remember him swinging from trees and all that stuff, so don't even try to tell me he doesn't have a tail. The next one is Mona Lisa. The picture has changed. The Mona Lisa smile, you know, the one where it's kind of like, yeah, now this girl is smirking it up. Like, she literally has a smirk on her face. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, why? I don't know. So this one is from I Love Lucy, and her husband or someone of that, like, I don't really know I Love Lucy that much, but this was one I came across. It says, there's a famous line that says, you got some explaining to do, or something like that, right? You got some explaining to do. Well, supposedly he never said that, so if you go back in any of the episodes, that line never actually happened. And it's in totally, like, so many memes, so I don't understand that. Alright, so the next one is in Star Wars. He never says, Luke, I am your father. And this was literally, like, on shirts, on different things. Like, Luke, I am your father is, like, a famous, like, line, but he just says, I am your father. Like, he never says, Luke, I am your father. He says, like, no, I am your father. Like, what? The next one is the song Deck the Halls is only called Deck the Hall, like you're decking one hall, like not multiple, just one. Like, what the heck do you mean? It's never been Deck the Halls, which I think is crazy because it literally has, like, what are you trying to tell me? Like, you have like five different halls in your house, you're gonna decorate one? Like, you're gonna, like, what? This one's not like a US candy, but Maltesers. And so Maltesers is a candy from somewhere else, your girl don't know where, but everyone remembers it being spelled like mal, like M-A, let me spell it out for you. Malteasers, because Maltesers, not Maltesers. It's spelled like the A is gone, so it's just Maltesers now. And they even have like a ice cream that's called like Maltesers, and it's like called teasers. So like I don't understand why they do that, because it makes no sense. So if I sing this to you and I give you this blank, you gonna know what's gonna go in the blank. So it says, on the first day of Christmas, my true love to me. Okay, Gabe, you're thinking Gabe. I already know you're thinking Gabe. Well, it's sent all of a sudden, and it's always been sent, but you can't tell me it's been sent because it's literally Gabe, because why would they send you it? Why can't they just give it to you because it's the holidays? So this one is crazy. Okay, so you guys know Oscar Mayer's, that brand. It's always been Oscar Mayer, supposedly, but it's literally, the song is like M-E-R-E-Y. I just said that so wrong. M-E-Y-E-R-S, like literally like that song that they have, but supposedly it's always been A, so like what? Like, no. And it just like looks weird too, because it's literally like, it just it's ugly now. I don't like it. You need a label change because that's gross. Okay, so this next one is, you know that like show Sex and the City? Well, it's always been Sex and the City, which literally makes no sense because like Sex and the City, like to like what? No, like it, no. The Volkswagen symbol always would be like connected, and now all of a sudden there's like a line spacing through it. I'll put in pictures to show you, but literally that makes no sense. Okay, so Rice Krispie treat is how you might remember this candy being called, but it's always been Rice Krispies treats, and I don't understand that because that literally sounds so gross. Like, I would not eat that if I like, no. Next one is, you might remember the place Chuck E. Cheese being called, you know, Chuck E. Cheese, because like that's what it's freaking called, but no, it's always been called Chuck E. Cheese's with an S. No, you can't even tell me that's true because that is so not true. That's actually disgusting. No, Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese's like cheeses. Like, what do you mean cheeses? Like plural? Like what? There's one Chuck E. Cheese and that's it. There's not two. No. Okay, so this one's crazy. From Snow White, you guys might remember. Okay, guys. I even know this line, but I've never seen this movie before, like Snow White or whatever. I know you think I'm crazy. I've never seen Cinderella either. So this is I'm gonna like butcher this because I don't really know the scene, but I even know this line. She would always say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the blah, 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 blah. But she never said mirror, mirror. She said magic mirror on the wall. Like, I haven't even seen this and I know it was mirror, mirror. Like, you can't even, no. Okay, so do you guys know what color eyes Hitler had? Okay, like literally bringing Hitler into this, like what? If you're thinking brown, that's what everyone else was thinking, because he always aspired people with blonde hair and blue eyes, and everyone thought it was ironic because he had dark hair and dark eyes. But supposedly Hitler always had blue eyes, which is really weird because everyone remembers him having brown eyes. So this one, pretty much, I remember it being spelled like jcpenny, like how you'd spell penny, because it's like cheaper, better for your wallet, like that type of thing. But supposedly it's always been spelled EY. Penny has been like EY spelled wrong, and I don't understand that because like literally that makes no sense. Like, who the heck is jcpenny then? Like, let me know who is you, because that makes no sense. Okay, so you guys might always remember Pokemon having like a black tip at the end of his tail, but supposedly he never did, which I think is really weird because I specifically remember him having one. So I just think that's a little weird. The Today Show, it's like this show that airs and it's called the Today Show, but supposedly it has never been called the Today Show. It's just always been called Today, which is so weird because I specifically remember being like, all right, on the Today Show, like blah, blah, blah. But no, it's just been on Today. Like what? Like you make no sense. The next one. So Cheez-Its, you guys know this snack. I literally was eating it when I like found out this Mandela effect and I was like, boy, bye. So pretty much you remember it being Cheez-Its. Well, it's always just been Cheez-It. So Cheez-Its, no, like there's more than one freaking Cheez-It in there. So it's Cheez-Its. So you can't tell me that that's literally me. I'm just like, no, at every single one of these because they're freaking crazy. So if you know the movie Forrest Gump, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows this is like literally like you have to see this movie. It's just like such a like famous movie. So he pretty much says life is like a box of chocolates. Like that's what his mom always told him, but he never said that. He said life was like a box of chocolates, which literally makes no sense. Like how come life can't still be like a box of chocolates? Why was it like a box of chocolates? Like what do you mean? So this one is, everyone remembers Febreze being spelled like, you know, F-E, breeze, like how you would spell freaking breeze, but no, it's Febreze. There's only one E, there's not two. Like what? Like bye. No. I don't like that one. This next one is, everyone kind of remembers Jiffy peanut butter being called Jiffy peanut butter, you know, like Jiffy, but it's always been spelled Jif, and I'm just like, boy, bye, like that makes no sense. So the next one is that everyone remembers Skechers being spelled like Skechers, how you would like spell that word, like Skechers, like what do you mean, like sketch, like you sketch something, like what? But it's always been spelled Skechers. Skechers. That's literally like how you pronounce that word. Where did the T go? It's gone. Let me know. So this one was found by Ricky Dillon, my fave. I freaking love him. So pretty much he remembers in Closer by the Chainsmokers, he remembers it saying, please tell your friends, and now it's you tell your friends, which literally makes no sense because he's asked like what? Like he explains it in his video. I'll link his video down below. Like he literally explains the Mandela effect, and it's crazy. Like when he explains it, you'll get it so much more than when I explain it. So I'm just gonna keep going. A lot of people, if you were to just like write down the word vengeance, you would usually spell it like this, but it's never actually been spelled like that. It's been spelled like this with an EA, which literally makes zero sense to me. I mean, like vengeance, like I don't know. So these two I got, I can't remember the girl's name. That was the first time I heard them, was from this one girl, and I can't remember her YouTube channel. Oh gosh, I feel so bad. I want to give her like credit, you know? But pretty much these two have to do with the movie Grease, and I love the movie Grease. There was a time where Kaneki said, I'll get the money, I'll kill it to get the money, and in the movie he actually never said that, which was like one of like the famous lines that he said, which is a little weird. And then this one is from, gosh, what's his name? Sandy and Johnny? John? I can't remember the dude's name. I'm so great at YouTube. But anyways, he says like in his song, he's like, this is what he says. He goes, automatic, systematic, and then he goes, hydromatic. You know, like he says like really weird. So pretty much now it's systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic. So like, what do you mean? Like it's like switched, but like, I don't know. I do remember it always being though like that. And the order of it's like switched. They add in like a new word. I'm like, what the heck do you mean? Like that's not how it went. My camera just died, so I just plugged it in for like 5 minutes, and now it's back and better than ever. So we're just gonna keep going on. I only have 2 to go. So pretty much this one is, if you guys know the song, and obviously you know it, the one that's like, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. You know the Barbie girl song, all right? So pretty much it goes, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Well, you would have thought it's actually, I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. And like, first of all, like what? And second of all, like what even is the Barbie world? Like it's a Barbie world. Like I don't, like, and this is like such like a, like not even like a famous like all-time song, but like it literally is. If they're trying to tell us that it's at the Barbie world and not a Barbie world, then they're playing, because we all know that it was literally that. You don't even have to freaking like Barbies to know that. That's just like the song. I don't know. And this one is weird. I feel like this was a Mandela effect that was created a long time ago, because when I was a kid, I remember it being double stuffed Oreos being double stuffed, like spelled like double stuff, like with 2 F's. And then I remember all of a sudden, like one day I was like looking, I was like, whoa, it's like 1 F, like what do you mean? So I feel like this wasn't a recent Mandela effect, and some people would beg to differ. They're like, oh, it always had 1 F, but I remember it had 2 F's, and then when I was like younger, and then it turned into 1, and I was like really concerned, I was really confused. So that's my last Mandela effect. Yeah, so I hope you guys like these Mandela effects, and if you have any more, which I'm not sure if you can find any more as of right now, just leave them in a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already if you're new to my channel. I post videos every Sunday. I love you guys to infinity and beyond, and I'll talk to you beautiful people in my next video. Goodbye. I love you, and be sure to leave some video requests down below.